Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you'll have seen from the title and thumbnail, we are doing the Overtakes on Lap 1 challenge once again. And obviously if you haven't seen this challenge before, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're not allowed to overtake any AI on the first lap, and then we get 5 laps to attack after that, so a 6-lap race. And yeah, we get 5 laps to try and get through the pack and 1 lap to sit behind. We do this so the gaps can form quicker. Obviously, if you've seen it in other videos, you see that I can cut through the AI like a hot knife through butter, especially on the first lap. So if you, and then once you go up into like 5th, there's probably like a gap or something. So if you sit behind for the whole lap, these gaps will start to form everywhere. So it makes it a bit more interesting, and it's much more difficult than just doing it in a 3-lap race where you're allowed to attack from the offset. Yeah, despite the fact that you have more laps, it is much harder to get to the front. So obviously apologies as well for not uploading yesterday. I kind of forgot until too late, and then it wasn't enough time to make a video, so apologies for that. But I thought I'd make it today instead of making you wait for the next scheduled upload, and then we'll just push everything back a day then from now because of that. So I'll try not to miss any more, but if I do, it'll always be the next day, or at the very latest the day after. But yeah. So obviously we are playing as Bo Bendsneyder here for RW Racing on the NTS with the 2019 mod. So if you have Motogp 18 on PC, obviously check the description. You can see the download link, and there's obviously also installation instructions included in the download. So it's very easy to install. You just have to copy and paste one file. Make sure you remove your other mods first though, and you'll have to reset career mode if you're planning on doing that. Right, so we can start to try and line someone up now. There's a bit of crash. Someone's off as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention we don't have to let people through if they crash. I think we passed Belega just before the line there, but here's just some weird weaving things, so apologies for that. The bike's completely gone. I have to cut that corner. What the hell was that? That's very odd. The bike just kind of veered over to the right. Okay, so we're down into 26th once again, but we're trying to cut underneath up into 25th position now. So behind Dimaseki Vatama and Tom Luthi and Joe Roberts also all battling up ahead. We try and get some slipstream off Tom Luthi. Obviously he's making his return to Moto2 this season after what wasn't a very good season for him in Motogp. He got injured quite a bit and he didn't have the equipment to compete. Okay, we just passed all 3 of them, so that was good. And the next rider is currently down Powie. Obviously he's moving to trying a sprinter race next season. We've cut past him already. I'm liking how this is going. So Michael Aquino up ahead. I'm guessing he must have been involved in that crash because he's usually a bit high up the order. It's battling with Stephen Odendahl. Oh, he's going to block it off. Can I get on the inside of Stephen Odendahl? Yes, I can. I mean, I kind of shoved him a bit wide, but that's sometimes how it is. The inside of Suncat Chantra as well. Got to take opportunities when they come. So Michael Aquino helping us get past 2 people. There's the yellow flag. Someone's down off on the left. Yeah, and there they are. Philip Ertl is in front of us now, and there's somebody coursing another yellow flag, so someone down again. It was Michael Aquino actually. And I think obviously there's someone else as well, because I saw them off at the side of the track and we knew Aquino was behind, so he wouldn't have been able to respawn in front of us. Oh! Okay, what the hell's just happened with Corsi? I'm not sure, he's just kind of turned into us, but there we go, we're up to 14th now. The AI seems to do some weird weaving at the end of the chicane. I think it's if they're not on the correct line, they try and return to it by doing that. Obviously, because I was trying to pass him, I'd pushed him off the correct line. But I wasn't on the correct line either. So obviously we're going side by side, but he didn't realise that and just crashed into me because the AI have no spatial awareness. Oh, almost went inside of Remy Gardner there, but I could see he was turning in. We're going to get a better exit than him. Listen to these Honda scream. I'll talk about that in a second, but we're going on the inside of Remy Gardner even before we get to the mean slang. It's always a treacherous part of the circuit. Luca Marini up ahead next, B12. So yeah, obviously, as I said about the Hondas, unfortunately they're not Triumphs, so I can't get that working because unsurprisingly the sound files are encrypted. Well, some of them, the engine sound files are all encrypted. I think that's just to get the compression down on them, because it's the same on Motogp 17 as well. And obviously, if you remember back to at the time when they were developing that game, they said they'd found something using the Unreal Engine for the sounds, so that'll be why. And they applied it to Moto 17. But we're gonna try and overtake 3 people in the fastest corner of the entire circuit. Right, so that was pretty ballsy stuff there. That doesn't give me a like. I don't know what will. There's a yellow flag though up ahead, and it's Joe Vieje. Oh, and someone else is off. I think that's his teammate Marquez. So the two Mark VDS have a collide. We're past him now. He had no speed there, obviously after coming off the grass. Hit the brakes, turn 1, we're up into P8 on lap 4. So they're going pretty well. So Andrea Locatelli is up ahead next. And I think that might be Fabio Di Gianantonio battling with him, but I can't really actually no, I think it's Sam Lowe's. Yeah, it's red, so I think it's Sam Lowe's. Yep, definitely Sam Lowe's. So Sam Lowe's versus Andrea Locatelli here. Oh, I keep saying Sam Lowe's over and over again. I've just said it again. Chantra passes Powie. But we are focusing on catching up to Locatelli. He's got a second lead over us. We've got 4/10, well, nearly half a second back to Alex Marquez behind us. I wonder if he'll have any better season. Obviously, he didn't have a very good season this season in Moto2. Didn't even manage to win a race. Which is quite surprising, considering that a lot of people had probably tipped for the title after Morbidelli had now gone and Mir was still learning. But it wasn't to be. As we see, Pekka Bagnaia, see, picking up the pieces. Well, not picking up the pieces, riding the stunning season and winning out over Miguel Oliveira. But Locatelli and Lowe's are still going at it, hammer and tong. They're slowing each other down though. I feel like we're going to get a repeat of the moment from the lap before. Okay, not quite. Trying to get the inside though. We've got the inside of Locatelli on the throttle. Well, watch out for Lowe's to the timber chicane. We've had contact with Locatelli, I think. I've missed my braking zone slightly. So I've not quite got past them there, but it was a good attempt. 36.2 there. Not a great lap. Marquez is also catching, so got to probably try and pass them quickly. I guess I've probably held them up quite a bit, but Locatelli's now past Lowe's. I'm going to be looking to follow him if I can. Oh, he's not really left the room, but got the inside of Lowe's, pushing him a bit wide. No, he's holding his own. We're past him. We're going to cut underneath Locatelli into Strubben as well. Well, we've absolutely nerfed him wide there, but we got on the curb. Lowe's are coming back. We're past Lowe's now, so that was a very, you know, that wasn't the best lap to be fair, lap 4, because we didn't even manage to pass anybody, unfortunately. Because I think we passed Marcus on the end of lap 3, so Marcus has definitely caught them now. I think Martin might have crashed as well. I think I saw him pass someone much further down the order, but yeah, Marcus has passed Lowe's now. Yeah, he's passed Navarro. So obviously Marcus and Vieje. Wow, why did I say it like that? Marcus and Vieje. I think it's because I thought I was going to lose the front. Had contact, I think, because well, they were just both off at the same corner, so you can assume. I guess Vieje might have crashed into him and dragged him wide. Oh, I thought I was going to crash there because I cut that corner quite a bit. Definitely nearly went flying up there. Rams Hook is on the scariest corners on the circuit. I never really know from lap to lap whether I'm going to crash or not. I've just got to chance it. Obviously, I do have a safer way of taking it if I'm not pushing, but we're going to try and get this 5th position off Marcel Strotter here. 35.5. We've got 1.6 seconds to him. Can we do it? I don't think we can, but there's no point in giving up. We've ran wide through turn 1, so that actually might be the end of it, but we could use it to his advantage. By that I mean getting a better run. But we've not really dropped Marquez, so I'm guessing we're probably running similar pace to the leaders. Unlike further down the order where we could gain like a couple seconds a lap on them. 6th place wouldn't be too bad considering how many people are actually in Moto2. Obviously with MotoGP there are much less people. Moto3 is easier to pass people obviously than Moto2 because Moto2 sounds stupid but the bikes are bigger, so when you're like 20 bikes behind the leader in Moto3 that's not very much because the bikes aren't that big, but like when you're 20 bikes behind the leader in Moto2 that's like quite a bit bigger, so if that makes any sense. I'm sure you know what I mean though. Marcel Strotter is going to keep his 5th place I think. We could see the podium but it wasn't quite to be. You could see it in the far off distance. Maybe with a couple more laps, but not to be in this race. Marquez obviously still following us there. Try and catch up to Schrotter as much as we can for this last corner. I don't think it's going to do anything. Oh, it's been a crash. The last corner, Bezecchi's got... Oh, Brad Binder's come back onto the circuit. We've got 4th. Oh, we got 4th instead of 6th. Imagine if we'd caught Schrotter and then we'd passed him and then there was that crash in front.
The stars of this
so in the end, a little bit better than we thought.
Let's take advantage of these moments to take a look at the
very fun.
Moto2 final ranking.
Really enjoyed that challenge. Obviously, as normal, it's always a fun challenge still. Definitely will try it with Moto3 as well. If you want to suggest a track in the comments as well, you can suggest a rider as well if you want, like with the 2019 mod videos. I think it's nice to kind of spice up every so often. So in the end, we were about 5 seconds off, which was quite a bit, but you could see there, my fastest lap was only 4/10 quicker. I definitely wasn't running that every lap. So obviously, Brad Binder and Bezecchi having contact at the last corner, promoting us from 6th place to 4th place. So it was quite bittersweet there because obviously we were we were still about 8/10 off of Schrotter, so with another lap we could have beaten him. But I hope you did enjoy that. Obviously, if you do like this, feel free to give it a like and subscribe. Also, in the description there should be a playlist of the other episodes of, well, in fact, just all of the MotoGP challenges I've done. Even one back on Valentino Rossi the game I did as a one-off. I added that to the playlist because I thought it was a fun challenge as well. But as I say, hope you enjoyed this video, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one.